She says, it has come to my attention and apparently to the attention of half the internet that my husband, Andrew Byron, has made certain choices, public ones, under stadium lights during a Coldplay concert, a venue not typically associated with infidelity, but here we are. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not issuing this statement in defense nor in heartbreak. I am issuing it in power, in precision, in silk gloves, and sharpened wit. I will not be engaging in performative forgiveness, nor am I interested in the optics of grace. What Andy has done is not just humiliating. It is banal, B-A-N-A-L. That's a word I've never heard. Common. A man of ambition brought us down by his own astonishing lack of imagination.
Ooh.
I've retained counsel. I've reviewed holdings. I've reallocated what was once ours into what is now very cleanly mine.
Ooh.
I'm not spiraling. I'm ascending. And while Andy may have quoted Coldplay in his statement, I will simply say, when the lights went out, I saw everything clearly. To those who expect tears, I don't cry for clowns. I schedule, I document, I rebuild. This is
Girl.
This is not revenge, it's refinement.
Here's a question for you. Is marriage overrated?
Why aren't people getting married anymore?
A new Pew Research poll found that 2 in 5 young adults think marriage is an outdated tradition.
Marriage rates are at their lowest right now.
Is marriage really even worth it?
More than half of marriages end in divorce.
If you get married, you have to be stuck with this person for the rest of your life, right? That's why you get married. So that's why it's declining. Why would you get married if you want to have just one partner when you can have multiple?
Marriage is stupid.
Welcome to the Married AF podcast, the self-proclaimed greatest marriage and relationship podcast in the world. We are your hosts, Matthew and Monica Powers. We are back from our trip from the Northeast, from New England, from Boston. We saw Washington, D.C., 2 days in New York City, 2 weeks in Boston, a couple days in Portland, Maine. What a trip. Experiences, memories, unbelievable trip. We got to watch the Red Sox start and end, essentially, their 10-game win streak. It was so much fun. Fenway was incredible.
And we leave and they start losing.
We leave and they start losing. It's just a sign that we are the key to the Boston Red Sox success. So, Red Sox, go ahead and sign us to be fans. You know, we'll work for...
That would be the coolest thing.
We will work for tickets and a nice little stable salary.
Maybe.
To be able to live there in Boston next to Fenway.
What kind of
because
work.
I hate the traffic.
Oh my God.
We learned no matter how far away you are from anything in Boston, it takes 25 to 30 minutes to get there. If it's 15 miles away, 25 to 30 minutes. If you're 3 miles away, 25 to 30 minutes. Doesn't matter where you're going. That's what it's going to be. But we're back from that. What a trip. We may dissect some of that at some point in time. But while we were gone, the kiss cam that went viral around the world, how can we not
We were in Boston when it happened.
We were in Boston when it happened. No, we were not at the Coldplay concert. But how can we not talk about the viral kiss cam at the Coldplay concert between two people who were there together, enjoying a lovely evening with each other, just all lovey-dovey all over each other. They're married, just not to one another.
Plot twist.
Unbelievable.
And the crazy thing, as soon as I saw this, my first thought was, why did they act that way?
The reaction's the reason. All right,
if you didn't act that way.
If we just boil it down and they get caught on the kiss cam, the only people who ever knew this happened are the people at the Coldplay concert.
Mm-hmm.
No one, we're not talking about it. All the other people all over the world, no one over the world knows anything about this. If you do not freak out.
Or knows who they are.
No one cares who they are. Nothing.
They're like, oh, that's a cute couple.
And that's it. But because of the reaction to being seen on the kiss cam, it was like, what is going on here? And of course, you know, people in general, we love a little drama. We love to get stories. So it's like, what in the world is happening here? I must know more. So how can we not talk about this?
Of
We're a
course.
marriage podcast. We talk about relationships and marriages, and here are two marriages that, whew,
They're both married.
you blew it. So Astronomer is the name of the company.
That this guy is the CEO of.
Andy Byron
Was the CEO.
was the CEO, and we'll get into all that. Andy Byron has this company, Astronomer. They're like a tech and data analysis, like an AI company. They're a huge company. Just got a $1.3 billion valuation. I mean, this is
Wow.
a huge deal. They have like 500 employees. I mean, it's a great company, it looks like. Well, he's at the Coldplay concert with his head of HR. And immediately my mind's going to The Office and HR and Toby and how much Michael hates HR. And then I think about Michael and Holly. Michael hooks up with the HR person. I'm thinking, oh my God, it's Michael and
Michael
Holly.
Scott.
It's Michael and Holly, except these two people were married. Michael and Holly were not. It's a great love story. Watch The Office. But unbelievable. So if you don't know, it's surely everyone by now knows. Yeah, we may be a little late to the party because, we have been on vacation and we just got back, and you immediately were like,
As soon as I showed you, we have to talk about this.
I mean, you said you were like, I know you have stuff to talk about and I know you have episodes laid out. Push all that back because this is a must that we have to address and we have to talk about.
That was before I even saw that the guy had made a statement.
Yes. I mean, this was right from the get-go. You're like, oh my gosh, this is definitely, people are cheating on this one. No doubt about it. Because
No
they
doubt.
freak out. They hide. Like, he turns away. She just falls to the ground. And then the girl that they're with, it just has this smile like, it's about time this happens. I mean, she's just this big grin and smile. But just her facial expression is, y'all finally got busted.
I don't have to keep it a secret anymore. It was like Joey Tribbiani
When
he knew
Monica and
about
Chandler
Monica
were
and
hooking up. Yes, exactly.
finally,
So
everybody knows.
So they get busted, and he puts out a statement. Read the statement for us. Let us hear the statement because it's the statement's comical.
The statement was my confirmation that we had to talk about this.
Yes.
Okay, here's what he put out. This was on July 18th.
Yes. When did this happen? Do you know when this happened?
It was the week of the All-Star break.
Yes, it was. Well, no sports are going on right now either. So this could not have happened at a worse time. I mean, there's nothing else to be distracted about with this at all.
So he put this out on the 18th. So that happened on the 15th, 16th
It was
May?
a few days earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't take him long to put out a statement.
I just remember reading this at Faneuil Hall.
Okay.
We were having lunch.
Yep.
My grilled cheese lobster sandwich.
Oh, man, it was so good. Mac and cheese. If you all go to Faneuil Hall in Boston, mac and cheese. Great spot for the lobster
I like
grilled
how you're
cheese.
emphasizing
Well, I
the-
mean, that's the name of the company.
It is, but
Anyways, Andy Byron's
here's-
statement,
here's
former
his statement
CEO
as I
of
read this at
Astronomer.
Faneuil Hall, eating my mac and cheese.
Lobster grilled cheese sandwich.
To my team and all those impacted, I want to sincerely apologize for my actions and the disappointments they've caused. Recently, I exercised poor judgment by engaging in behavior that was unprofessional and inappropriate with a colleague. Regardless of intent, my actions reflected poorly on me and the company we've all worked so hard to build. I deeply regret the lapse in my judgment. I understand the trust I've broken and the example I've failed to uphold as a leader. I take full responsibility and will do whatever necessary to earn back your trust and ensure nothing like this will happen again. Sincerely, Andy Byron.
All right. I have one thing that really just jumped off the page to me there. Poor judgment.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't poor judgment. In this sense, poor judgment would be in a situation you shouldn't be in, and maybe you kiss somebody, and that's poor judgment.
Behind closed doors.
Yes, this was poor judgment. That's poor judgment.
Absolutely.
This was a decision.
Bro, you went public.
This was multiple decisions after decisions after decisions.
It didn't just happen overnight. Y'all were not that close.
No, you were not having
because y'all were at a Coldplay concert.
You were not having a company outing with your whole team at a Coldplay concert and just so happened to get cuddly with your head of HR. No, these were thought about decisions.
You don't just jump into the spooning situation that they were practically in standing up.
No, because if you're just hooking up, you're not spooning like that. No, that's not how that works. Mm-mm. So this wasn't poor judgment. When he says poor judgment, no, this wasn't poor judgment. This was a calculated decision.
Oh,
you had plenty of time to think about this and knew exactly what it is you were doing.
Because they were all smiley right as soon as the camera is on them before he throws her and runs opposite way.
She falls down like a bomb is going off somewhere, and he just turns around. So poor judgment.
Poor judgment.
And so this was on the 18th, and he talks about earning trust back. He has since resigned. He's no longer associated.
I have
with
another
them
thing that I wanted to read too, but
I'll say that was one statement.
Let's stay on this first statement.
Okay.
If you would not have reacted that way, none of this would not be a podcast topic, number one. And I know that there's been other podcasts that have jumped on this too.
Totally.
Absolutely. Why not? Strike while the iron's hot. But when I read his statement, 0 of that was sincere.
None of it was sincere.
Just because you end it with sincerely does not mean you mean it. Bro only wrote this letter because he got caught.
Totally because he got caught. It's the only reason this happened.
Everyone that has gotten caught that has had to make some kind of public statement.
It's always...
You only apologizing because you got caught.
Mm-hmm. Now, I believe that over time, yes, you're regretful for your actions. The only reason in this moment he's regretful is because he got caught.
Absolutely.
Now, over time, had this continued, this never happens, and had this relationship continued, I do believe that there comes a point in time for some people that realize, holy crap, I screwed up majorly. And I am sincerely sorry. And I know and now, unfortunately.
And usually that doesn't happen.
Until they get caught.
Right. But they also don't go public with their other person.
No, they hide it.
In a hotel. Meet me here. Mm-hmm. I'll see you there. Kind of thing. You don't go to
a concert as big as Coldplay.
Well, here's the thing. Everything you do now, whether you think so or not, you are being videoed.
Everywhere we're being videoed.
No matter what. I mean, seriously, we're being videoed right now for this.
Yes.
But, I mean, we have cameras on the outside of our house. We also have cameras on the inside of our house. So if my camera's on the outside, don't catch you. My camera's going to catch you on the inside if you break into our house. And then you also have all of the ADT alarms and their cameras that also get you.
And and even if you don't have that to that extent, nearly everyone has at least a Ring doorbell camera.
Absolutely.
Nearly everybody.
So
we're being watched all the time, recorded all the time.
Even if you're having your mistress meet you at a hotel, there's cameras all over that hotel. The elevator,
the lobby,
the stairwell,
the front doors,
the front,
the hallways,
the hall.
They're everywhere.
And some places are freaky and put cameras inside, you know?
They most certainly do.
There's a reason why there are apps now that you can hold your phone up to discover if there is a hidden camera in somewhere. Because hidden cameras they're so tiny now.
Yeah, you can hide them in an air vent. You would never have any idea that they're there. None.
I mean, even players in the softball world I know it's a thing for baseball now too, that you can wear this it looks like a necklace. And it just catches everything that you do. You want to watch your highlights? You want to watch them from your view? Hey, here you go.
Totally.
It's legal and you can wear it.
Yep.
So they are super tiny. I don't know why people don't think that way.
Well,
and there's always people that are there videoing something. Well, whether it's just a video of like when we went to the Dude Perfect thing.
Yes.
We're videoing. There's all kinds of people around. Not that I'm focusing on them.
But they're in the videos.
But they're in the videos. They are. Now, if I were to show these or put them on social media and somebody goes, wait, hold on, was that so-and-so? they will go back, they will zoom in. It is, but that's not his wife.
Well,
what?
It's just like when we were at the Red Sox game, the first couple games where we sat, we're right in the line of not the main TV cameras, but another angle that the Red Sox use for social media and everything. And we're in the shot of so many highlights. Roman Anthony's first home run at Fenway. Oh my God,
that was so cool.
So many other hits and home runs. Durant's home run, Romy Gonzalez's home run. All these big moments, and we're right there in the background. I didn't know the camera was there.
No.
At that, but it is. So we're being watched.
And it's great to see that, because when we found out, we went back to see it, and the kids are sitting there. I want to say Elkie was eating some kind of cotton candy maybe. And on Roman Anthony's first home run at Fenway, you and I are the very first two people that you can see. And we are totally in the game.
Leapt out of our seats.
We are hands up, home run. We knew it. As soon as it hit the bat, we knew it.
That was the no doubter. So there's cameras everywhere.
But we could care less about the camera being on us.
No. Listen,
We're there for the game.
Camera can follow me. I'm going to be watched everywhere.
They're going to be bored.
I'm going to be pretty bored to death, realistically. But you're the head of a tech company that does all sorts of crazy. You understand the tech world, and cameras are tech, and they're everywhere. We're being watched. It shows you what happens when you're thinking with the wrong head, which clearly Andy Byron was doing that with the head of HR. HR. Of all things. I could see sales or something like that. HR. Come on, your HR. This is like the last thing.
Somebody that you're with.
Do you think
constantly.
they had the relationship contract done? All right, so that was statement number one.
Do you think that they turned that into HR?
Absolutely, probably so. Second statement that he made, and this one's even more laughable than the first.
Is it? You've read this one?
I think I've read this one, yeah.
I want to acknowledge, this is quotes. I want to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I want to represent the company. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong one. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps, personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Bro,
that end part is what kills me. First off, the beginning supposed to be a night of joy, but the end, how deeply concerned I am about being exposed without my consent, buddy. Give me a freaking break.
If you are not in your own home, anybody can record you no matter what.
You can be. You're being recorded all the time. But to say, how deeply concerned he is about that, I mean...
A night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage.
You made it.
You made that happen. You took her there. But then on the end, it says, I want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. You made it public when you went in public with another married woman.
Yeah, someone not your wife. You think your wife would have enjoyed going to the Coldplay concert?
Probably didn't know.
Still, I'm just saying. Don't you think your wife probably would have enjoyed a night out with her husband to a concert or something? How selfish of you. And this is all awful. I hate to see any marriage break up. And now you see where two looks like they are. And I think a lot can be reconciled and redemption can be had for all. And we can all overcome mistakes. And I hope that for people. But you didn't just throw away your marriage here. The ripple effect that this is going to have. Never in a million years did this cross his or her mind when they decided to make this decision and take their little secret relationship a little bit further. Because now, dude lost his company at $1.3 billion valuation. So he loses his company. He loses all of the stuff that he's built. He loses his friendships. He loses respect. He loses so much from all of these people he's worked with, these other companies he's worked with, the people who've helped him raise money. He's lost all of that. But he's also lost his wife. And now he's lost his children. And yes, he's still their dad, and he'll still be in their lives.
Yes, I get that we all make mistakes, but
this goes so much further than that. Now his daughter knows that
my dad's a cheat.
My dad's a cheating. My dad chose another woman over.
She's going to think that's okay.
That's okay. It also goes to show, well, dad made me realize vows mean nothing. The impact that this will have on
what's the point of getting married?
The impact this has on both of his kids' future relationships. I think he had a son and a daughter. Their future relationships and the impact that it has on children in a broken home to get in trouble in school, to get trouble outside of school, to not finish school, not do well in school, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, drug use, just it increases so much when there's a broken home. And now you have made it more difficult for your kids to find success and joy in life. It's showing his son that if she's my wife, it doesn't really matter. I can do whatever I want because that's what dad did and it's fine. Dad showed me it's perfectly fine to cheat on my wife. Dad showed me that women are just indispensable beings for my use and my pleasure, and that's it. And that's what happened here. That's where it goes so much further than just a company or a relationship or anything like that.
Okay, so I was trying to find her statement.
This the HR girl?
Yes.
Okay.
Kristin
Cabot.
Her hubby was on a work trip in Japan.
Golly.
He was on a work-related trip in Japan when the thing went viral. She has 2 kids.
And it's showing the same thing to her kids. She's showing the same thing.
Andrew was in Asia for a few weeks and returned on Saturday. So he was gone while all this went down, an unnamed source reported. The family is now saying they have been having marriage trouble for several months and were discussing separation, which I find interesting since as of a month ago, they were saying how in love they were. Same source told them. This is someone that's close to the family that didn't want to be named.
Right.
They got married in 2022.
Oh, COVID marriage.
2022.
2022. So they're newly married.
Yeah. After her previous divorce was finalized. The couple even purchased a $2.2 million mansion in, is it Rye, New Hampshire? RYE?
Sure.
About 5 months before the scandal broke out.
Wow.
Suggesting they were relatively steady. He is a descendant of the Cabot family. which is part of America's elite class. Whatever that means.
I don't know.
Commonly known as the Boston Brahmins.
I don't know.
Boston people may know more about that.
Boston probably does.
Please correct how I'm saying things. Oliver Wendell Holmes coined the term in 1861, a novel, blah, blah, Boston's elite families. They have a castle in New England.
This is a big time, well-known, wealthy, probably very powerful family. And here she is. Decided to cozy up to her boss. Just unbelievable.
I just want to know.
Just the decisions that were made are mind-blowing. What leads you to make a decision to just throw everything you've worked for away? Not just with your company, but to throw everything you worked for with your family, with your marriage, with your relationship, your friendships now. Just the impact this has goes so much further than just two people screwing around at a Coldplay concert.
I'm trying so hard to find her statement. I didn't know that she really had a statement. Everyone is saying his statements are fake.
Oh, totally.
Fake statements from his wife.
I mean, these statements were to save face, and that was it. It was try to reconcile.
Okay, so this was a statement from astronomer. Andy Byron has tendered his resignation, and the board of directors accepted. The board will begin the search for the new chief executive as co-founder and chief product officer Pete DeJoy continues to serve them. He will be the new interim CEO.
Right.
I just want to know, I mean, obviously there's got to be a documentary on this eventually.
I'm sure there will be.
While awareness to our company may have changed overnight, our products and our work for our customers have not. We continue to do what we do best, helping our customers with their toughest data and AI problems. And I don't doubt that their business is changed.
Oh, no doubt.
There's probably been way more.
Honestly, this could be great for the business.
It could be great for business.
Because it's probably brought a lot of people to the business to, like, astronomer, what do they deal with something with space? Something
That's
like
exactly
that.
what I thought it was.
But they realize what this company is and the data and analysis and the tech that they use. A lot of people have probably gone to them and be like, oh my gosh, these people are probably pretty legit. Let me use these people. So who knows? And I hope the company remains successful and continues to be successful, because you'd hate to see all these people who have worked so hard for it just completely go down the drain because some bozo was screwing around with his head of HR.
And they've only been married 3 years?
For the HR girl, yeah. The other one, I don't know how long they were married for. But yeah, just unbelievable. You do hate to see it play out in such a public form. Not necessarily for the two that were involved, but mostly for their spouses and their children, that they've been dragged into this. They had no right being dragged into this. This isn't fair to them. Now that they have to deal with this, the kids are going to have to deal with all this stuff at school. And you know how awful kids are and how terrible they can be and mean they can be.
Most people that got money like this ain't sending their kids to school like a normal school.
It's probably a private school,
their
but that doesn't matter.
Their kids look like they are our kids' age. So they're middle schoolish.
And I don't care what kind of school it is. Middle schoolers are awful.
Period.
They're mean.
They're just horrible people. Their body's got too many hormones raging, and they take it out on everybody.
Their bodies are beginning to change, and they don't know how to handle it, and they take it out on everyone. So just it's not fair to the kids. The biggest thing, it's not fair to the wives or the husband of the HR girl, but it's not fair to the kids at all that have to deal with all of this.
I do have a little bit of the husband's statement.
Let me hear it.
I trusted our marriage was built on honesty. Husband of HR director Kristin Cabot speaks out after shocking kiss cam moment at the Coldplay concert. Seeing that on the big screen was a shock I can't describe.
Unbelievable. Do you think he found out by social media or something
Somebody
like that?
so sent that to him.
You don't think she immediately called and said, hey, you need to know this before it...
No. Because that probably went so viral so fast.
You think he had like an assistant come up to him and say, "Hey, boss, you need to see this"? That's got to be the way he found out. Unbelievable. What a way to find out. Could you imagine someone coming to you and showing you this and say, "Hey, you have to see this," and it is your spouse cuddled up with her boss? You would have to think, this is AI, this is fake, this can't be real. There's no way this is real.
Well, the AI stuff that's been made with them.
Oh, it's great.
It's hilarious.
That's fantastic. All the response of some people. Like I know the next day the Phillies did their kiss cam.
Yes.
And you saw the two Philly mascots, the male and the female, doing the same. It was hilarious. And you've seen many people do this at sporting events. I mean, when we were at the Fever game, I think there was two guys that did the same thing.
And we died laughing.
It was hilarious. Just shows everyone's, and you hate for them to poke fun about it, but
how can you not?
That's the reason we're talking about it today.
I think at the Sun and the Fever game, they did the kiss cam on purpose because it was that week.
It was that week. It had happened a few days before. Mm-hmm. Like maybe the day.
That was the Wednesday. It was Wednesday when we went to the game.
Yes.
Because that's when we ate at Faneuil Hall, wasn't it?
No, we ate that Friday.
Oh, that's when I saw a statement.
But yeah, we had seen this on that Wednesday, and
it happened like that Monday or Tuesday night,
which was just fantastic.
I'm now trying. I wish I would have done way more research on this, but I didn't know that this was not her first.
I didn't either.
She's on her second marriage. I want to know what happened with the
what
first
happened
one.
with the first one?
Because if you were the guy, like if she cheated, were you the guy that she cheated with to end this marriage?
Or her and her other boss at a Taylor Swift concert this other time. Maybe she needs to stay away from concerts. I don't know. Man, what are you thinking? Just what do you think? I think this is everyone's takeaway from this is, man, before you think of something stupid, is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Because that 99 times out of 100, it's not even close to being worth it.
No. Was
throwing all this away worth a little sexy time with your coworker? I don't know. It's crazy.
I still. Okay, so I don't know what she did previously, but she must have been married to somebody else that was really rich. Oh, here we go. Found his name.
She's a CEO hopper. She's a gold digger. That's what we've learned.
He's saying she a gold digger. Okay, I know about her. I want to know about the husband. His name was Kenneth.
Well,
she had only been with that company for 9 months.
It didn't take her long to weasel her way in there.
Holy crap.
Screw it all up.
Wow.
Just unbelievable.
Okay, well, hey, when those things, if you want to read the rest of this, you got to read the rest of the article. But then when you click that, it tells you, hey, pay for this.
Do this.
Wall Street Journal, stop doing that to me.
Yeah, Wall Street Journal loves it. They want you to
they want
pay
me
for
to
it and
subscribe,
to
blah,
it.
blah, blah.
And don't want
I
to
understand,
do that.
but still, and I don't know, maybe I need to see if, I don't know what Andy Byron, is that right?
Yes.
See if his wife has a statement.
I mean, surely at some point in time, she's put one out.
Of course, his wife's name's Megan. Ooh, I'm behind. It's gone viral as well, like 5 days ago. Da, 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 da. Her name is Megan. Okay, now social media has amplified the couple on different statements issued by the wife.
I've got her statement right here.
Read it.
She says, "It has come to my attention, and apparently to the attention of half the internet, that my husband Andrew Byron has made certain choices, Public ones, under stadium lights during a Coldplay concert, a venue not typically associated with infidelity, but here we are. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not issuing this statement in defense nor in heartbreak. I am issuing it in power, in precision, in silk gloves, and sharpened wit. I will not be engaging in performative forgiveness, nor am I interested in the optics of grace. What Andy has done is not just humiliating. It is banal, B-A-N-A-L. That's a word I've never heard. Common. A man of ambition brought us down by his own astonishing lack of imagination.
Ooh.
I've retained counsel. I've reviewed holdings. I've reallocated what was once ours into what is now very cleanly mine.
Ooh.
I'm not spiraling. I'm ascending. And while Andy may have quoted Coldplay in his statement, I will simply say, when the lights went out, I saw everything clearly. To those who expect tears, I don't cry for clowns. I schedule, I document, I rebuild. This is
Girl.
This is not revenge, it's refinement. And she says something else, but it cuts out on that. So good for her.
Because she's a bigger woman than I am.
I know. You've already told me what'll happen if I do something dumb like that. You're going to cut my penis off.
Oh,
and that'll be it.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
You will be castrated,
Well,
and I will do it in front of everybody.
The good news is,
then I'm going to make you eat it.
When he talked about joy and Night of Joy,
Please.
No,
bro, you don't even know what joy is. Not you, Matthew, but
no, he doesn't.
This guy.
Well, he thought he knew
Joy.
what joy is. He's pursuing happiness.
yes,
Which cannot
and
be
it's
attained.
gone.
Yeah, happiness cannot be
Ain't
attained.
nobody going to get with this guy for a very long time. He's going to have to pay somebody if he wants to continue to doing what he was doing with his mistress.
He's going to be bagging groceries at the Stop and Shop. So,
Maybe.
I
But
don't
I'm
know.
talking about sex. Everybody's going to be scared to be with this guy or they're going to want to be with him so they can get
a piece of his
their
pie.
15 minutes of fame.
Well, and he'll still have a lot of money after this. I mean, the company was worth so much. Yes, a lot's been taken away, but
Yeah, he's still a shareholder or
I'm sure.
still making decisions. But people do that just so it looks good for them.
What final thought? What a bozo to just throw it all away. What
For someone to be so smart,
you were so stupid.
I have just been mind boggled of how what was supposed to be a private moment. What?
No, you're at a concert with 60,000 people. There's nothing about that that's private. Nothing at all about that is private. You're in the public. You're just trying to deflect some of the blame that's all coming your way.
Yep.
Do you have any final thoughts about this before we get out of here? It frustrates me to talk about it. What a moron. How could you blow it so badly?
I want to know how bad it was at home for this guy to have to go find joy.
Was it bad, or was it just he's trying to seek more power and get more?
And
that's
I
probably
guess,
it.
When that documentary finally comes out, we'll find out. But good for her.
I'll say
she sounds like a very strong woman.
Netflix will have this out in about a year and a half. 3-part.
Got to do it while it's still fresh so
three
everybody
episode
can
series.
watch.
Anything you'd like to add? Any
Nope.
final thoughts? Be careful at a Coldplay concert, people. Let's get out of here. God, we love you. God, we are so thankful for what you do. We're thankful for relationships. We're thankful for marriage. And we hate to see situations like this when we begin to not think correctly and we're just steered astray. And of course, we pray for reconciliation for all involved. You're the only one who can redeem it. And if you can make a story out of this that can be a redemption story to be able to share with others and help others, God, that's my prayer, that you can do it. And you're the only one who possibly can. We can't do any of this in our own strength. It is only because of the strength that you give. And we pray for every marriage who may be going through something not quite as public or similar, but going through those feelings or feeling like they're not enough or trying to fill a hole in their lives, and that they look towards you because you're the only one who's going to ever do it for them, Lord. You are it. You're all that we need, and we are thankful for your love that we don't deserve. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Play ball.